I have not played this game since it came out. It's funny how this Fortnite thing.
Hello everybody and welcome to Madden 19. I'm Brandon Gaudin and our first task here, an easy one. Select your favorite team. Next, you're going to select from one of three placed. Next, pretty explanatory, we'll move on to experience level. If you're new to the Madden series, well, hey everybody, Brandon Gaudin back for another year of action with Madden NFL 19. Let's take a look at what's new this year. Real player motion makes its Madden debut, bringing unmatched responsiveness and fluidity to every player on the field. In the running game, hit the hole and one cut. Give ball carriers the ability to move through crowded running lanes and turn on the jets once they see a sliver of daylight. Once you reach the end zone, it's time to celebrate, either alone or with your closest friends. Long Shot returns for its second season, picking up the story of Devin Wade and Colt Cruz as they continue to chase their NFL dreams. In franchise mode, new scheme fits will help identify which players are best for your system and how to best train your players to fit that scheme using the all-new progression system. Madden Ultimate Team returns with all new ways to take on the CPU. With solo battles, you will face off against CPU-controlled versions of other users' MUT teams, and with squads versus CPU, you and two friends can squad up and take on CPU opponents. That's a quick look at some of the new features in Madden NFL 19. Now it's time to jump in and check them out for yourself. So there you go. Nothing to it. Charles Davis and myself will be with you along the way, but from all of us at EA Sports, get out there and enjoy Madden NFL 19.
Imagine when you're 30,000 feet up, what you think of? Oh, I hated knowing that my thoughts would turn to dream, cause I never knew I'd get my chance to link up. Oh, I tell you all of this unusual to me. Swear I came from the bottom, flappers living, walking dead on. But your favorite rapper's name up on the headstone. Big for the cheese and you're dead wrong. Propaganda set the standards in the tear down. Throw it back, yeah, I'm gonna be stalking. It's hustling me where I'm at, I'm living how I want now. No reason to look down, it's clear to see. All eyes on me, 400 degrees. Who am I? Ruthless, easy does it. In public, hate it or love it. The underdog will lick the swabs. It was written in my diary to start a war. I'm feeling infamous, immortal with my technique. A revolutionary shot with diamond teeth. Young Don Cartagena, excuse my demeanor. The glamour life is still not a player. You ain't half as nice. I'm born again, life after death. I made the sacrifice and super duper fly. Juicy, keep them hypnotized. I said my name is Juice, America's most. Ain't no half stepping, see you at the crossroads.
Why does it keep breaking out?
Hey everybody, it's the coach and... All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today, it's a good matchup in the AFC South between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Mariota on first down. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. Oh, and now he balls it over. He was looking for Matthews that time.
Brandon, when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach and talked about how they wanted to begin this game offensively, they talked about their script, didn't they? 10 to 15 plays, the first 10 to 15 they had on their script. Nowhere on the script was there throwing an interception, I have to believe.
The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field.
Imagine the NFL was scripted. That would be weird. That would be very weird. If the NFL was scripted.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. Dumps it off to Fournette. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now Bortles. Oh, he almost picked him. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And Lambo will put this one through. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wound up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambo to kick this one off.
A high kicker.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Marcus Mariota and the offense heading back out for their next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. And time to take a look at the Jaguar defense.
I want to highlight Telvin Smith, only the 3rd linebacker in Jacksonville Jaguar history to make a Pro Bowl, but not for that reason. When he came out of Florida State with his build, many were projecting him as a safety in the NFL. Around 215 pounds. He's got a little bit bigger, but his ability to run and hit and make plays has made him one of the most valuable linebackers in the NFL. They made the right choice leaving him at that spot.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Second down, Mariota. Walker with a grab, left side. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long.
Whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, my mindset is we've got them now. And that's why they dialed up the blitz and got after them.
But occasionally, you want to pass it on 3rd and 1. I mean, not a lot for sure, but sometimes just to keep the defense guessing.
Oh, no doubt. You want to break tendencies as you go along with the game because you don't want them to just say, oh, 3rd and 1, we know exactly what they're going to do. But in this situation, as an offensive lineman, as a running back, I'd want to know why I didn't get the football.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now Bortles on the bootleg. And he'll get that to Fournette complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a different story. Night.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Bortles now on 1st down. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's Bortles to throw. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball to the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Two 1st downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Bortles now on 1st down. And Incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But second down instead.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Bortles will try again on second down. Pass incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Bortles on the give to Fournette. And now running right through him. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Bortles. Inside here, and that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I know they got the 1st down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, kicks either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here's a give to Fournette. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. We're still about 3 yards shy of a 1st as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
What happened?
And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their 1st touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
Yeah, now you've got options on second down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Telvin Smith. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Holding offense.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Yeah, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles. He's got it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Bortles. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And a short gain here down to the 22. Tackle made there by Jonathan Cyprien. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead grows to 10-0. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Mariota now on 2nd down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
One-handed. Love the effort. Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a 1st down.
And he'll be the one in the film session if he's saying, hey, run that one back, coach.
Yeah.
Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that
2
again.
more times.
And they won't.
8 more times.
They won't. Didn't get much out of it.
And this will be taken at the 13. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Jaguars getting set to go. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give them the credit.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Bortles going to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Adoree Jackson right there, step for step in coverage. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. His throw caught at about the 5.
Okay. So when you got your
just shy of the goal line at the 3.
Pass interference. Defense.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
First down.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
What's this?
Cheetos. Oh.
You're not gonna eat it?
I was, and then it got cold.
You want me to warm it up?
I don't like putting things in the microwave after it got warm.
You want me to put it back in that cold, well, you want me to put it back in that warm-ass water? The water's hot.
Here's Lambo out
Is
to
that an
kick this
excuse
one
because you
away.
don't want to finish your food?
To return, here's Michael Campanero.
Are you done?
And he'll bring it a few past the 20
Okay,
to
done.
the 23-yard line.
You didn't eat it. You ate 1.5.
It was cold.
Here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
I don't like doing things that's already warm.
Asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Mariota, and Matthews over the middle with a grab. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Alright, finish it up. Please. Is it not warm enough, Anthony?
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the counter, it's Henry. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, Walker showing the power. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A Titan first down, Mariota to Walker.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. A first down carry for Henry. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
You and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Again, it's Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Here comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't. Let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. Now a play fake. Bortles sliding out of the pocket. Looking sideline, incomplete. Niles Paul, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
To throw is Bortles, and he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
They'll go with a big back Fournette, going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification. Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On 3rd down, it's Lewis, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
And he locates Walker, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Mariota now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Mariota to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
2nd down, Mariota. And Walker with it over the middle. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Mariota going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Mariota now. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Davis. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Working out of the gun, Mariota. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
To the air again, Mariota. And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They keep it with Fournette on first down. Fighting through. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now another timeout here called by the Titans, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Bortles going to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
Well, they've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check, and they're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jonathan Cyprien there defensively to make the play.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Bortles. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. A handoff to Fournette. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Well, he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll go for it. It's Bortles. And no, it's incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of...
Here comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Now Leonard Fournette. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
with the owner. I can walk on water, pop it like, hey, when you on top, go hate on you, that what they supposed to do, I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. Hey, when you on top, go hate on you, that what they supposed to do, I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. 30, I might go round and two, stacking up, I love how my money count on move. With attitude, I got a two, and I dropped out of school. I'm going up, check my vertical. Man, I'm breaking every rule. TMZ harassing me, I got a camera crew. I'm addicted to shopping, so everything brand new. I'm friends with the jeweler, my diamonds like Shamu. Hey, she like she applying shampoo. Pretty face, she got a look. Keep a few racks on me. I used to work in the factory. Been hating it, never bother me. I make they follow me. Teacher said that I'm a prodigy. When I'm shopping, I don't care what it's cost to me. 10 bands, really, that ain't a lot to me. Turn on my swag to infinity. I leveled up on these. Yeah, I leveled up. Hey, I bezeled up on these. Yeah, I bezeled up. I ain't got time for no negative energy. I'm on a winning streak. I'm on a spree. The devil be doing the most, but he don't ever get to me. Bring out the Brinks truck. I'm young, flying ice up. 100-yard dash. I had to run my price up. Boss your life up. I had to boss mine up. $10,000 outfit, $100 up. Hey, when you on top, go hate on you. That what they supposed to do. I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. Hey, when you on top, go hate on you. That what they supposed to do. I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. Chill. Track how G go too fast. I don't need one no seat Tryna spend the whole M on some clothes. Got up on this, I sold out the show. Got like a pot on the stove. Yellow AP on all of my. I like when that wet on the toes. Picture me riding around in that rose. I put some ice on my wrist, it was swole. Still ain't got time with you.
I got so much beef, I could barely sleep. Paranoia got me losing on my Z's all day. Good Lord, mama praying on the knees all day. If you still frontin' when I up it, I'ma squeeze. Bad companies, bad for your company. Bad companies, bad for your company. Company in the ski mask in case you come for me. Got it in the ski mask in case you come for me. When I say I got beef, they don't want no beef. When they say they got beef, they don't wanna eat. If he said he want, they don't want no steam. She put it on it. Had a bachelor's degree, PhD while selling. Fix the face and fix the weed. Now working on the self-esteem. Hit a block, yo this flock. Where you at? Pin it. My new map location be the block on the app.
Money in company, no, baby. I don't need no the company. You can't hang, baby. We don't want you around here. Ice on my neck in this froze. Santa's reindeer. You got bad. It's the same here. Bad company, little bro. You can't hang here. Getting money, so the keep on coming. Phone ringing, so you know the jumping. They looking at me. He owe me some money. Hit him with the not the crumping. Why playing games? They don't want no problems with me. My got good. I ain't know I brought them. Might not hit a bad. Someone tell them. Well, opposition, say move wrong. So I
dark shades, too much. I could barely see them. Acting brand new, like I don't see it when I do. Who them folks going too close? Give me room, pony folks, play it close, do the most, don't they? Bad company, that's bad for your company. Bad company, that's bad for your company. Bad cow disease, now you in a ton of beef. Tuck underneath my new blue Dunkaroos. Flintstone, bust down, color Murakami. Fruity Pebble, Basil, Wilma, Betty, Fred, and Barney. Bad from out of town, I think she modeled at McCarmy. Wrist game, Lucky Charmy, told my jeweler left her call me. I'ma come clean, I got heat. Paranoia got me rolling on my sleeves. Okay, hating cause I'm upping up the fees. Whole team got these on their tees all day. I got so much beef, I could barely sleep. Paranoia got me losing on my Z's all day. Good Lord, mama praying on the knees all day. If you still frontin' when I upped it, I'ma squeeze.
I'm above average.
I sound.
Open campus. This is I should slap it open-handed. Tough life, I told her motto she need lower standards. Asked her if she had a twin, I feel like Joey Tanner. Big spender, Kris Jenner, I promote the family. Kardashian, see the Benzo, she like, oh, it's happening. Think she call me, cause she never knew her daddy. And my all black, Rhythm Nation, Janet, boy, don't make me Jackson. Bodily, what's underground, what's underground. Frontin' like a ride with the mob. Why shouldn't I charge me, myself, and I? Play the odds, a yes man, it's just a bobblehead doll. Holler them all. Strutting like Pac out the court, hop out the Porsche. Shake that, got that on menu, the a la carte. Boy, I had to make my point about this wave. Watch for the sharks bounce. I gave it up, I'm talking Cuban links. Tell her ain't no weak link in my Cuban link. Only like my age. We was gangin' since the platinum FUBU days. I got dreams of being Hova out your movie, yay. Listen, babe, it's so good you think I'm cool with yay. Okay, my diamonds dancing, I could Lisa Ray. Life is hard, but it's easy being truthful, baby. For real, overload. This is like I got like my pinky. Money, baby, we don't pay, it ain't ours. Bet it back, I bet I match it like the same style. Chopsticks for beef from shutting PF chains down. I gave you prophecy, my first one, then you lamed out. Luckily, so, but it wasn't for me. Still the flow raw, peep the way I bubble in these streets. Who can with me?
Nikki, baby.
So what you want? Every day I struggle with it. Only God could jump me slipping. I'm infinitely big through the Genesis. Dead presidents, drop a gem on them. On earth, these the last days. Throw your get money, quiet storm, have a thoughts. For the cream, renegade. For the money, only green is the. I'm a player on the late night tips. So these see the prototype. Fingertips, reservoir dog to the skull. Ignorant. Can I live? Still film it, kiss to death, friend protect your neck. Three boys in the Cadillac, grave digger, kiss to death, friend protect your neck. Shame on the three boys in the Cadillac, grave digger. Money over on my hands down. Here lies them getting paid, but never take a loss on my hands down. Only take a when I'm dead. I be gang 3 times on my hands down. Been from the cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the hands down.
Right now I'm on the edge, so don't push me. Troublesome since 96. You a shook one, breathe easy, know the ledge. I'm your, what's that? I smell. Let me count my. I'm 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Run. Hi, my name is Dirk Cobain. Like a. Here I go to the next episode. Ain't no damn this explosive Beast Coast. Yeah. The mother, ride or die, 4 months, strictly 4 months, survival of the fittest. That's the sound of the police. I'm indeed cover earth, skirt, lean back, give me one more chance. They say Jesus walks and the devil wear Prada, but I'm so deaf, God can't tell me nothing. Right there's on my death certificate. I gave you power, 21 questions like a warning. Watch them flashing like paparazzi. 2 words. Get money. Tonight's the night. Guess who's back on my block? Rather unique. Bucktown. This on that quiet.
Firestorm, T-O-N-Y, top of New York, with a pitchfork.
Somebody call for the queen.
I never anybody, but I got something to do with it. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving them. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning, I had me up by the morning. I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a six by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the podium. I had a in my shoulder, you got a picture, you got the picture me. Pacific ice on my ocean, ready for war like I'm Russia. Ladies should never look luggage. My diamonds they tussling, my neck and my belly. They calling for me and they, you want me like me and I look. Yeah, her Rex on her. Yeah, B-Rex better calm down. Yeah, if you go around, come around. Yeah, whole squad. Yeah, squad goes on the. Yeah, make some orange gel on my toes. Yeah, Farrakhan glass for the trolls. Yeah, you can go and get mad. Jumping in the bed with two dark teeth and who's you? My shawty pulling up with a real bad. You too, dripping my swag. You about tag on. I got it in the bag now, getting all type of cash. I'm a general true. I never did anybody, but I got something to do with it. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving them. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning, I had me up by the morning. I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a six by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the podium. I had a in my shoulder, you got a picture.
You gotta picture me. Send me calling. Ready for war like Korea. Headlining shows out in Poland. You should be cleaning my mansion. My peasants disgusting. Why don't you act like a Hoffman and go get to dustin'? Yeah, latex on my. Go clean my crown. They don't make a sound. Body goes on these. White paint on my toes. I seen a new bay alert. Gonna be mad. Jumping in the bed, then I switch to the ghost like who's you? Remember this face, cause I'm that you gon' lose too. Dripping in ice, you looking at you. It's squad goals win. Are you pretty like no?
I never did anybody, but I got something to do with it. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving them. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning, I had me up by the morning. I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a six by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the podium. I had a in my shoulder, you got a picture. Jumping in the bed with two dark teeth and who's you? My shawty pulling up with a real bad. You too, dripping my swag. You about tag on. I got it in the bag now, getting all type of cash. I'm a general true.
If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah. Hey, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same
Same squad, same squad, same squad. Cross move quick like AI. Chain shine bright like daytime. Stack big red like waist high. I don't do lanes. Lil' watch y'all like 2 chains. I done swerved in a new lane. Thing at the grit, do things. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah, no it ain't, no it. They ain't talking cash, so I did the race. NASCAR with the pace, feed you water on the chain. You know, love where I'm from. When I'm on the beat, I make it thumb. I need that bread like every crumb. Came up from nothing, made a sum. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Ay, 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 ay.
Have an all-white rank. Couldn't hit if had ain't. Lanes can't call and you lame. You had it and you lost it, all the shine. I can buy a Billy, don't talk to me. For a show 150, don't talk to me. You ain't never helped your mans, don't talk to me. You just follow all the trends, don't talk to me. I set the bar, I'm the bar. Like in the sky, I'm a star. I don't fall in love, cause I be loving. They ain't like my shirt, it's a large. I don't care, I crush a ghost. Got 2 cribs and 2 states, I be doing the most. I got white folks money that I won't blow. And if you ask why, cause the white folks don't. Big bank, tight, low bank, bank. Big bank, tight, low bank, bank. Type of money you gon' need a sight. Type of money you gon' need a bank. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money gon' let you. Big bank, tight, low bank, bank. Big bank, tight, low bank.
Everything proper, no propaganda. Tropicana Gold Yard bandana. Big, a lot of like Santa. Threw a birthday party in a phantom. Big like a dinosaur did it. And you know, shining like acrylic. Yeah, I had cornrows. I can see you hang with the door closed. Now I'm looking for a glove with a sparkle on it. And my got chocolate on it. Big bank, take small. Bank account on some talk. Attitude on some. Bank roll on what it do, boo. He had the roulette vibe. And if I ain't did it yet, I'll try.
Big bank, tight, low bank, bank. Big bank, tight, low bank, bank. Type of money you gon' need a sight. The type of money you gon' need a bank. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money gon' let you. Big bank, tight, low bank, bank. Big bank, tight, low bank.
She said, what you gon' do if I leave? I said, I'ma do me. B.I.G. Everything zoomed in. Big on me looking like I'm moving in. Got my foot in the door and we still here. I'm a first generation millionaire. I broke the curse of my family not having. I'm passionate like just after more than just cashing. Feed me to the wolves, now I lead the packing. You boys all cap, I'm more Colin Kaepernick. I'm rare as affordable healthcare. Or going to wealth from welfare. I turn my W's to those. I might buy a red bottoms with the crypto. 3 coins, that'll pay your whole semester. But you got it better than a Tesla.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Tonight, we've got a good AFC matchup on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the Oakland Raiders. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A first carry now for Marshawn Lynch. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Throwing his car on third down. He's going to launch this thing way down. He's got a man complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And a big 32-yard play on third.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on third and long like that, how does that happen, that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep at the switch, and now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense, pick it up, and figure out how to not let that happen again.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Carr throwing on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll be fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Chance there from long distance to get our first points on the board. How close was it to getting there? Pretty darn close.
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, McCarron. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play here for the Bills. 55 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Let's go! Blue Lightning! Blue Lightning!
A.J. McCarron looking to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. LaShawn McCoy taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. The return man here, Dwayne Harris. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Lynch. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he finds Cook. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A Raiders 1st down. Carr hooking up with Cook. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Carr going option right. He may try and run for this. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, here's Carr. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Bryant. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An out cut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Carr gives to Marshawn. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
They come out here in the eye. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Carr. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Lee Smith from 10 yards out. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now let's go. Green.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. Nice footwork by McCoy. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now let's go. 3-19.
And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
McCarron to throw on 2nd down. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
McCarron following the sack. He leads his guys up on 3rd and long.
Here we go now. Blue landed. Blue landed.
Now it's McCarron off play action. And that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On 4th down, Colton Schmidt to punt it away. This is taken at the 23. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch, and the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On the give, this is Lynch. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Carr. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
1st down, the run with Lynch. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers, he's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Here's a give to Lynch. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Carr to throw after the play fake to Lynch. He finds Roberts, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Carr now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. And that'll set them back 5. That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, 1st and goal. Following the penalty, Lynch. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, 2nd and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 10-yard line, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Carr. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
So that'll back them up 5. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Carr. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. The kick by Tavecchio is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
After the field goal, here's Tavecchio to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19.
And McCarron will try again on 2nd. Curley's got it, complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's McCarron. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. Here's Colton Schmidt now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
Look who's winning.
Points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
Handoff comes to Lynch. Jerry Hughes on the stop.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Carr. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. On the handoff, Lynch. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A Raider first down as Carr finds Cooper.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Back to the ground, this time Lynch. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now a play fake. Carr. It's caught. Nelson. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A very solid gain of 27.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
To throw on second down, Carr. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. The Raiders on third down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Carr. He completes it to Bryant. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Looking to throw on second down. Carr. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Jerry Hughes able to drop him for a loss of 4. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
To throw on third down, Carr. And this is caught by Cooper for a Raider touchdown. Amari Cooper, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack in the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tavecchio now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now they run with a backup. It's Chris Ivory. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here we go now. 3-19.
On second down, here's McCarron. And unsuccessful there trying to dump it underneath. That'll bring up third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Shotgun snap for McCarron. And able to find Curley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a first down. Throwing on first. Here's McCarron. Man open right side. It's the tight end Clay. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion. But he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And an alley to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10. Here we go now. McCarron now on 1st down. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. McCarron now on the bootleg. And the Raiders have got him. Mario Edwards forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
McCarron following the sack. He leads his guys up on 3rd and long. Working from the gun here, McCarron. And caught by Curley. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And Hauschka's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Now after the made field goal, Hauschka back out onto the field to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right? Trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
It's really come into vogue to talk about the different gaps that a defense tries to attack in an offensive line. And most of the time we're talking about blitzes. How many times have you heard double A-gap blitz? Well, where is the A-gap? It's the space between the center and the guards, either side. So when you're having a double A-gap blitz, that's 2 guys coming through that gap. In this situation, though, that A-gap wasn't open for the defense to exploit. The offensive line took care of it, protected it, and moved the defensive guys out of the way to allow for that nice run.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And he takes it past the 40.
Barry, are you excited?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll be Jacksonville Jaguars. Who are you gonna be?
No, that's me.
That's me!
Why you? Oh, okay.
It's just running, going so fast.
Oh, man. Okay. See, what I notice is when it does that, this is the piece that's...
Yeah, that's the thing that's moving.
Yeah.
Like, no matter how hard I try, it's not working. It doesn't work.
I just always pull it up. Alright, so I'm looking forward. Hey, why are you...
Because I like them. Okay.
Rookie. All pro. Oh, you ain't get. Oh, let's do rookie. I'm still playing story.
Arcade.
I don't hear him. I don't hear him outside no more.
That's because you left.
Because who left?
You.
Me.
Yes.
I was loud.
I don't know. It's no. They got bored probably.
Oh, because I left.
Yeah.
So I went inside the house and got quiet. That is crazy. So it was all just.
Let's be. What's a diver cast?
Say what? No forecast? Let's do snow. Might have to bring some nuggets I can smoke.
Okay, sure.
Oh yeah, you will. Damn.
I'm so good. Even the rain is scared of me.
Okay. Okay. Look at the little baby.
What baby?
Little baby.
Oh.
But I'm telling you, man, the story mode, the career mode for this is
Mhm.
nice. But look, I suck at it. I suck, like, literally.
This is Madden 19.
You ready?
You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports.
Sure you are.
We are moments away from kickoff, and we've got a
Bet.
good one on. All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage.
Wait,
of the
how are you
NFL
supposed to
brings
do
us
this?
Sunshine State in
Oh.
TIAA
Just don't look
Field
at my
here
side.
in
Don't look at
Jacksonville.
what I'm doing.
Coming up, we've got a good
Here it is.
matchup on tap
Yeah.
between the
You're
Carolina
kicking it off.
and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Just don't look at my strength.
Two teams here that came into the
I mean, my
NFL
side.
together back in 1995.
Oh, yeah.
Off we go
Oh,
between
yeah.
the Jags
This is
and
me.
the Panthers. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
That's not even you.
Now, the only, if you want to throw a low ball, like if you want to throw it close, like catch the
Dad.
I noticed if you want to have them to catch the ball real low, push this one or this one, and if you want to throw it high, push this one, where they jump. It's one.
Yeah, 2 seconds. 0 seconds.
Let's get it.
I'm gonna beat you.
Now hold on. Pause. Who are you?
I'm the Jackson Jaguars.
You got the ball right now?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm black.
Now, 81 is your cousin. If you throw the ball to 81 or 84, it will say Cole. That's your cousin. He played for the NFL. That's Uncle Mike. That's Daddy's brother's son.
Mm-hmm.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette.
Dang it!
Yardage on the play. Back at his own 19
It's a try hard.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
He's probably defense.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down.
Yoink.
Austin Seferian-Jenkins has it.
Let's go.
Way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the
defense,
size of these players
pick a play.
At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back
All of them used to be
That's
basketball.
really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Yoink.
Wide open receiver complete. And taking
I'm so good.
and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there,
his number's not on
things
here.
up for you on the outside as well.
That's where he, their big tight end, is so
Did he go to a different team or
the
something?
seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Oh, there he is.
Ah, I see.
Okay, never mind. Anthony playing with.
Throwing now is Bortles. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this
You
first
didn't
drive.
catch
Instead,
it.
Second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see
Defense,
anything
pick a
open.
play.
This play just didn't look right from the
You
beginning.
can't text while playing football.
And just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they
What are you
come
trying
up
to
2nd
do?
and 10.
Upgrade your story on Snapchat? What?
Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Paul. That catch good for only a yard, and it will be 3rd down.
Wait, did I pass it to him?
And the starting defense here for the Panthers.
K'Wan Short's really rounded into being one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL. What I really like about his game are his hands. When he gets his hands,
The reason why I like the Jackson Jaguars is because it has Jaguars.
okay, winning that battle and either getting to the quarterback or taking down the ball carrier.
You know he is playing for the NFL and you're a starter?
And I'm a starter?
I said, and he's a
If
starter.
they want it first, they
I
need to
thought
get the
he
football
was
to the 32
last year.
here on 3rd down.
Right here.
Yeah, I see. I know where he is. But
He ain't on the bench.
Bortles on the give to Fournette.
please stop it.
Where you going?
I keep
Where you
thinking it's
going?
a running. I keep thinking it's shooting.
Yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I keep thinking it's shooting.
Wonder if they just
Wait,
kinda guessed
4th
themselves
down.
a little bit, trying to run it on 3rd down. Probably should have gone to the air to try and pick it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Three, two, one.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out
Too
there.
late.
They're going to go for it on 4th.
It's 4th and 13. I gotta do
Go
this.
for it. It's Bortles.
What?
Give me that. Give me that. Get off me.
What?
Hey, I pushed triangle when you did it. When you threw it, I waited. Then I hit triangle and jump. That's how I was able to.
That's you.
Too many ones in this play. First drive, first interception
Oh,
throw.
and I want to tell you too, when you, each one of these, well, whoever you're throwing it to, you double tap to throw it fast. You press and hold
okay.
it to throw it.
And on onto the
press
field
and
here
tap
come the
it.
Panthers.
You tap it to throw it real high. But to throw it fast, you gotta
Double tap.
There you go. I believe that's. So I'm gonna throw it past.
Why would you tell me?
Panthers come up now, 1st and 10. At the 17-yard line.
You can't.
Now following the interception, here's Newton.
Reed! How?
I know, right? So I double tap and just do it straight. That's a fact.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you
Are you doing that? You're doing the same thing. Oh, 22. Oh, that is so unlucky. Oh, that is so unlucky.
Makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
How do I switch people?
Out of the gun, Newton.
I tackled you, let's go. It is literally 0.
Here's another good example.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Oh, I got Cam Newton.
Yeah! He's on the Panthers.
The shotgun snap for Newton.
He isn't? No, this is 2019, remember?
Yeah, it was 2020.
He retired?
With the Patriots.
Wait, he is?
Right, that's what I said. That's what I said.
If you can't beat him, join him!
Right, right, that's the thing.
That's hilarious.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Newton. Caught left side by Funchess. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
I haven't played mine in 19 ever since late 2018. Since 2018 Christmas.
So I'm assuming wherever you catch the ball at,
but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit.
Whenever you get tackled, that's
what I thought, but I got 1st down. I caught the ball.
And that may carry over.
Yeah, you did catch the ball.
But I got tackled closer. They put me at 1st down.
That's because you got tackled. Like after you passed
So they'll come
it.
up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
3, 2, dang it!
First carry for Christian
Come here, block!
Oh!
Imagine that was an injury.
Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
Dang.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside,
trying
to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one.
You thought you were gonna get tackled?
Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
That would carry it. C.J. Anderson.
Oh, you can switch people by pressing circle. Circle. Yeah, it's circle. Yeah, me too. I thought it would be X too.
Why you looking at my play, so?
Wait, I was?
Don't.
I was just zoning out. Come here! I was literally just zoning out for a minute.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th.
Oh, it's 4th and 9. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
They were gonna switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
In any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed out on behind the line of scrimmage.
They snap it to Newton.
He touched his back. It was like boing. He was like, what was that? I wonder.
Everything's dialed up a little bit more, and you know it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can go either way, depending on who converts.
Oh, that is so
Jags up
unlucky.
1st and 10 at about the 32.
Why they can't just automatically turn around?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Dang it!
Knocked away and incomplete. James
You're so
Bradbury
difficult.
to break it up.
Don't lie with me, I'm showing them.
All week in practice, getting ready for this one.
Fine then, I
Take the big
won't.
shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, get back on their heels.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
I haven't played on PS4 before. I've only.
Bortles will try again on
What?
81 was open. Circle was open. He was open.
It's always
He
tough
was
when
on
the
the
guys throwing the
sideline.
football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Bortles now to throw.
I pressed circle!
Down he goes. Julius Peppers in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
What did I just do? I just spam X to get it out of the way. I just spam X.
You saw that dude just bushed him? You saw that?
No.
Oh, he just went, woo. That dude, the dude in the white helmet, he was like,
I just spam X because it's so
why
slow.
am I doing a running pass?
What?
What? Hold on, I got the ball now?
Yeah. They did something really dumb.
Oh, that's when they dropped the ball.
Yeah. Why?
Look how close I am.
This is
I'm getting
stupid.
this touchdown, sir. Oh, I'm getting this touchdown.
On 1st down, Newton. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle.
Why am I
but then
keeping so
quickly
down?
brought down.
Why am I keeping so
It'll be a
down?
3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Rolling to his left. That is caught at the 7. And they've got it inside the 10.
You.
So what you do is you'll press R1 and hit the back button. Hit wherever you want to throw it.
Yeah.
Like you do that.
On this play, it was flushed
But
to his
then,
left.
but then that was a bad idea.
But I didn't know that. But now I
Nice
know.
first down.
So
That was a bad
I'm gonna use that on the play. So remember,
The first
But-
red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far.
Direction.
This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Now Newton.
You suck!
you didn't even, that wasn't even you. If you
You suck!
if you wouldn't hit X to hit triangle, you would have caught it. But that wasn't you. Bad defense.
Exactly right. They've been assignment set, staying in their lanes, keeping
That was really mean.
and communicating well too.
Nothing on 1st down.
That
so
was
the ball
Jackson,
remains at
I
the
think.
8-yard
I don't know
line,
who that
2nd and
was.
goal. Newton now to
I'm like, Get him!
Oh my goodness. How you gonna tackle two people? Oh, it's third.
Oh, it is?
Let me do an object.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
I'm beating you.
Oh, it's 4. Damn. Oh, dude, we
I know you are. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna tackle you before you have a chance to pass.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Now, my goodness, this is incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there.
Brandon, let's file this play away from this play because to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now Bortles. He couldn't quite.
Who texts me?
Ball pops out.
I'm telling you, man, fine 81.
Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in the good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Into a double team, and it's
How?
intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they have possession.
This is just twisting and turning. Are we even gonna have a score? This is literally the second quarter.
Looking like the rain's gonna let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, Newton. Flinches with the catch over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
This is way too difficult.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing
This
game
is just
because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Newton now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. From the gun, here's Newton.
What?
Touchdown. Torrey Smith, an 18.
Who cares about that junk, that trash
These
dance?
guys are able to strike for 6.
This is similar to baseball where you want the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. Good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0.
All you guys can do.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Thanks. Kick it off, jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Gano out to kick this one away. And this will be
No, hit him,
sails over the end line. Here comes Blake Bortles now to lead his offense back out there. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line.
You're literally a wall.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Running.
He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for loss, Charles.
I was going outside.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. You have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Bortles on the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And a reception made by Devontae Moncrief. So a minute 55 to go in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And he'll have it past midfield close to the 40 before being taken down. Chewing up big yardage. This one goes for 20.
That's a real
fun half for them to play like that. That may get them on the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work
and
finally getting it done.
I got the air mattress up here. Where are you going?
I thought I was shooting.
I didn't get a chance to blow it up yet.
I thought I was passing it. I'm so dumb.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big body guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
I'm going straight through the middle. Let's
Forced
go.
to throw on second down. Caught Safarian Jenkins right side. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
I thought you were going to throw
That
it
throw
to
good for only
the
a
other
couple
side.
and brings
I
up
was
third
running
down.
that way.
The strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that?
Well, you said sir.
Tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
I don't know, right?
Do you know what play you put?
Hmm?
You know what play you put?
I forgot already.
Throwing his Bortles on third down.
What was I doing?
Because you didn't know what play you was, because you clicked it real fast. That's why I asked, like, yeah.
How
What
about
is
the
it?
execution
No.
of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Hurry!
Right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's
Hurry!
nothing available there for him.
Oh, man, I got
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Bortles trying to lay one up deep. Got it caught inside the 10. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads.
You're pausing it.
Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big
Skip.
play as well. And now we get a timeout called up.
You could just, pause it. You can just pause it.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Can you do me a favor and blow up that air mattress?
How?
Alright. Anthony, I'm trying. Right, come on, Purple. Alright. Oh, God. Anthony. Oh no, I don't know, Anthony. I don't know, I've never done this before, okay? Okay, so we're gonna learn together. It's supposed to, but it's not. Alright, matter of fact, actually it's not supposed to go this way anyway. It's supposed to go this way. So it goes this way. What goes over? I'm going to actually be sleeping this way.
You ready to get smoked?
No, TJ, can you help us?
Oh, my fault.
We don't know how to do this. Can you help us?
Yeah. That was weird for them to come over here. I said, I already know. I know.
Because of me. And they were trying to make sure I
thirsty.
got home. No, they were actually trying to make sure I got home correctly. Because I was actually kind of fucked up. So, yeah. Okay, what? Well, we didn't see. Okay.
After the movie, too. Your team stank.
But they were actually trying to make sure that I got home correctly. Because I got home and they were like,
You ready, Dad?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Alright, go ahead. You pause it.
What is going on?
You wanted more?
Because me and Pepper are going to sleep anyway.
I get myself just a blanket.
Anthony, you're also goofy.
Yep.
How's 16 to 50? I wonder if you choose your
No, Anthony, when you're talking about Fortnite?
No, I wonder if you choose your jersey number in the
For what?
NFL.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Don't you wonder that, Dad?
Choose a jersey.
Yeah, if you can choose your jersey in the real NFL.
Oh yeah.
Like
On
your
career-
jersey number.
On career mode. But
No, in the real NFL.
Oh. When you was playing sports, when you were playing basketball and football.
No, I mean like the real NFL.
Right.
You ready?
Did they give you? Did they pick you a number?
AAU, I got the shows on.
Oh, so I wondered.
You ready?
You ready to get smoked? Is that what you asking?
Please hurry up. I need to score this.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They're looking at a first and goal from about the 9.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Again, it's Bortles. And this is caught by Lee. Touchdown.
Let's go!
As the first half is winding down, and the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Josh Lambo now for the point after. Extra point tacked on by Lambo.
Tied up now. 15 seconds left and now we're tied up. That was stressful. What is that sound? What's that sound?
Well, this is pretty hard.
Kick is
That's
good.
not that funny, bro. Fuck y'all.
Dad, look.
Oh,
so a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. Wiggles free. Breaks free again. And
They're
a nice
such
return
bots.
sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
I'm guessing you call shotgun.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
You get it? You call shotgun.
Now a 1st down throw for Noob. Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted.
Noob.
Near 42. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Fournette. Always got some breathing room.
Oh!
Inside the 30. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Kickoff. What? I have to do a kickoff? Again?
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second.
That was a horrible kick. I tried to do it the worst possible.
Oh, nice spin.
I actually attacked you.
The 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Dude, I was jerking. I was shaking up the computer.
Yeah, but then I came in. I was like, boing.
Marches back onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the
Do you have any idea what you're doing?
Normally we say you want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little, kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond. Can't find it.
No! No!
See, I have shots.
The ball comes free. It's often unusual.
You're blaming it on.
Every time you blitz.
You're blaming it. Are you saying blitz?
I know you blitz.
Oh, so you're saying, you think I should blitz more? Okay, got it.
In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Newton. Smith catches left side. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Ready for this 4th down?
Experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
I am on.
They'll run it. Here's Anderson. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team.
Well, the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Oh, 1 left.
Oh, man.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. It's complete. Swings down to his running back. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
That sucks.
So Charles, talk about a play that could prove pivotal. And I mean pivotal. That decision right there could be really costly.
Without a doubt, you talk about taking a chance there and deciding you're going to go all in, as they like to say. That's exactly what that one was, and it didn't pay off.
Yeah, inside their own territory, game time, this stage of the contest. Boy, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A good pickup there at 22.
You ready for this?
A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes, just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That
Luke Kuechly combines speed intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
On second down, here's Bortles. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
What?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
They're booing you. Or are they booing me?
No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the range,
I'm pretty sure they're booing you.
Trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football.
I know you're going to call
the receiver knows the
shotgun.
route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Remember, that's the one that made you fumble?
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives.
Duh.
We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And it hit it hard, because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the
How?
These offensive guys are like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
How?
Searching for adjustments.
30 yards?
30 yards there.
If you're a receiver, you should love running corner routes because defenders are taught above all, take care of the middle
What
of
is
the
30
field.
yards? Isn't that like 300 feet?
So if you're running to the corner, you're usually running away from a defender. You have leverage against him. And if the ball's well placed as that one was, big gains can result.
A full football field is 200 yards.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Newton on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Yeah, you are lucky it's not fumble. I feel like you're running.
2nd and 10 again for the 41.
Maybe not. You would never know.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And a nice move.
You really think that will work on me?
Behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there.
This feels like a real, this feels like a Super Bowl.
Look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Except that I'm just better than you.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just
And I barely even play.
This is 3rd and 14. Back to the ground. This time it's Anderson.
Oh my God, you're so slow.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I go ahead and punt the football myself.
Right, definitely.
And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going
Because you suck at the game and you really want to win.
They will go for it. Now Newton. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually
31 yards,
3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
We know it's tough enough to pick up first downs on 3rd down plays, but when you go for it on 4th down, sometimes you're actually just praying, and on that play, the prayer was answered.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
What do you mean?
Newton on 1st down.
What am I doing? Seriously.
But he does reach the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I need an interception. I seriously need an interception right now.
It really does because your goal
I
is to move the
seriously need an
quarterback off his
interception,
initial
but I know
spot
you're
when he
going to
gets his
run it.
drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, He can stay in there if he's willing to take the
Wait,
hits and
not
just
running
fly
it?
over the top, which saves him time. And
And he will take it across.
How? You didn't even touch it.
A great play there. A 5-yard touchdown.
You didn't
And
touch
his
it.
guys are able to strike for 6.
You didn't touch it.
Downfield,
I
swung
didn't
it out
touch
to the
it.
flat.
Here you go.
You didn't touch the
so
touchdown.
many offenses we see now, you know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is
Look like I
designed
went
for
out
either
of vein.
a touchdown
One
or a
challenge.
check down. We saw the check down on
What do
that
you
play.
mean?
And boy,
What do you
was it
mean?
successful.
Start,
Saw a
yeah, start.
touchdown.
And then call timeout.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so
Ow.
2 remaining.
Good start.
You can. Challenge play right there.
There you go. See?
That's yours.
Yeah, I'm not going to challenge my own.
Third one here in this third quarter. And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
It's what?
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Gano out to kick this one away.
I know.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
I juked the first person. That's all I needed. I juked you. Haha.
I want to go from there.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over.
No, it's not you. It is. It's Mad Den. It's Mad Den.
I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you
Yeah,
change
that
your
was
offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10.
What are you watching?
Your Fortnite
Wait, what are you texting?
Nothing. No, it's not on. I'm on Snapchat and I'm watching the video.
Why?
I don't know. Man. I thought it says you for my notifications.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering what you is. I figured I thought it was this. But when I clicked on it, it was
This is Mad Ben.
and show my news feed.
Or Mad Den. I don't know how to really pronounce it right now. I told Zach and Andrew, give me a few minutes. It's probably been like 30 minutes. Let's see if Zach is on right now. It shows a little PS5 icon for him. Tell me when you're ready. When you're ready. Tell me when.
At their own 23. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to wind up in there now.
You had it in your hand.
Second down. We saw this a lot in the first half.
Again.
And it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
I bet you're
Once again,
blitzing.
they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Thank you. Then I have time.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles. He's going to air one out. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 36 yards. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And he'll be taken down inside Carolina's 15. Give him 30 yards there. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go
Why
wrong,
is his Snapchat blowing up?
on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I absolutely love that play call there. They just came up with a big play. They've got momentum in their direction, and they come back and take the shot at the end zone. Just unable to complete it, but I love their aggressiveness.
And you feel like the defense, a sigh of relief, could have been back-to-back really big plays. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run with Fournette.
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's not very
The best
nice.
offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
Oh no, it's 4th quarter.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. Touchdown.
I'm celebrating right now.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Jags are an extra point away from taking the lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they retain their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. A very important extra point there, up and good, and they have taken the lead.
I'm finally winning. Jeez, that took a while.
6-play drive, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville.
Go ahead and kick me this so I can go ahead and make this touchdown.
Okay.
Come on.
And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
On 1st down, Newton.
Why didn't you catch it? Wait, how do you intercept? I keep pressing triangle and it's not circle. I know. I know.
I like when you remember. I love that.
It's rare.
Yeah, you know, but we did talk about this potential situation, right? Their decision to pass up the field goal there changes their thinking on this drive.
Yeah, if they'd kicked that field goal, they'd have the lead. Back to the air, Newton on second down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown.
Why? Literally, what? My people are slow. Physically slow.
And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Gibson.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point...
Wait, return?
Heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these
I thought...
situations. In this case, this one was
Dad.
They weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass. Picked it off. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the fourth. And now they're going to try an onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there in the middle.
I thought it was gonna get.
Especially when that camera went.
I know.
Just a normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Tackle him, you idiot.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on
My
with
team's
this
tough.
team? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
I'm talking about in Madden, they suck.
When you running the ball.
Now the Panthers offense.
I can't run because you go everywhere.
Right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you heard a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute.
That's because people are everywhere, every single place.
They've heard what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock.
Who leaves him open? Oh, Madden's so stupid sometimes.
Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
What you blitzing for on that side? I see you over
on 1st down, it's Newton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
That's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Coverage there by Kevon Seymour.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far.
Oh, they also have the bad jokes in here too.
To throw his Bortles. He's going to air one out. Got a minute. It's caught inside the 10. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Go.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive it.
Oh, a crusher there as it's
you stupid idiot! Why?
Kevon Seymour.
They love.
You idiot. You idiot. You cost us a game. You idiot. He's so stupid. He literally cost us the game.
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy.
Maybe it wasn't his fault.
Now following the interception, here's Newton.
You missed that.
DJ Hayden right there on the coverage.
Literally all I need is I don't even need to
game that time, unable to find the completion.
Yeah, just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Either way, it would have been incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy that can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
Throwing on third down, Newton. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he lost the football. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Nobody cares. I have a good feeling. I got a good feeling.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got it with the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. Big play there. 61 yards. And the Jaguars have moved down in front here in the fourth quarter. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. And this is caught. And it's a three-point game.
Dad, look.
So they make the decision. They want a three-point lead versus a two-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. Cam Newton getting ready to go again on offense. This is something we've seen many times over the course of his career. Can he pull off another fourth quarter comeback?
It's very strange,
now all I need to do is stall you.
A player of this magnitude, even though the guys on defense have
all
the
I need to do
and
is
are
stall.
sitting in the best spot, they're maybe the most nervous people in the stadium because they've seen this happen to too many people.
And a crusher there as it's intercepted. AJ pick.
Like a whistle salute.
Yeah, I think that means interception.
Trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
To throw, it's Bortles. He's going to go for a big play downfield, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure
How?
out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath. And this is caught. And that could seal it.
I tackled the quarterback.
53 yards.
Easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily there.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Oh, I can still come back.
They'll try and run it here. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
I wasn't trying to run through the middle.
Situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for two?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an
Imagine I scored it in the thing.
2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
And the Panthers coming out now. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there. Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
Why was I going out?
Because you got scared.
I pressed circle, and then I was like, oops, let me go out now.
You came back. Great.
I just got that save though. That save though. Whenever I said I needed to stall, this is what stalling is.
It's a two-score lead, so that probably makes you as a coach feel a lot more comfortable right now, doesn't it, Charles?
It does, but it doesn't mean now you go out.
I pressed
anything like that. But you do know that if anything does go haywire, you're still in control of this game.
I want a double reverse, don't you?
I'm just waiting for that day where we actually see something like that in this situation.
We'll see what happens here. Bortles going to look to throw. Going deep for Moncrief.
My team is stupid.
Picked off by Rashawn Golden. What a nightmarish game he's having now.
Even if you score, I'm gonna win.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it?
Huh?
Watching this and I've seen it, but it just touched about the football.
Yeah.
And it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Newton. Caught left side by Funchess. And they work this out past the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk,
ultimate risk
you
reward.
reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage, but no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Now Newton. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect
25 more
passes
seconds.
like that downfield.
You got this
now
team.
they'll come up on
I believe in you.
Once again from the 28. Now it's Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's right. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 34
Did you know
yards.
it's called spiking the ball if you drop it? It's if you press circle.
Inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
Let's go.
Now on this game. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time?
Right here.
But when I saw just a big
Thank you for saying this. I still can't believe I actually came back and demolished you.
That rain can affect us as well, although
I'm just good like that. Well, I'm about to go hop on Fortnite real quick.